right, let's go check this out. And now we're gonna cross back over. All right, so now we're gonna go to the Teatro. Oh, another column. A rare finding up here. There's the square rectangle. There's probably archway here going back. Now we get to go see more. All right, up we go. Up and up and up. Termessos is all about the up. Unfortunately, we will have to leave eventually. We have to go down. Not looking forward to that. Up seems easier. So I see some arched rock. There was rockfall here. So everywhere we're looking was something built that is now no longer, with 2 massive earthquakes in the area over the past 2,000 years. It brought a lot of this down. There really wasn't any wars here, supposedly. Just one invasion. Wow, what a view. Yep. So we're coming up on the upper city walls now. And again, just trying to be imagining 2,000 years ago what this looked like. It's just unbelievable. There's the first intricate piece I've seen. Again, wear and tear here has been very heavy. And what we're looking at is the interior, mostly of walls. It's just, there's pieces of column, square chunks. And again, this has not been excavated. So we'll just say 95% of this has not been touched. It's as is. Anybody stupid enough to go out there for a picture? Well, we'll just call it stupid. Because, see? Yeah. And then it says, no drone. Somebody probably crashed their drone into there. So I got to be careful of flying our hover air even up here. There's a couple people around, but not many. So let's make it up these huge stairs. Whoa. It's just amazing. Doesn't look like much now, but to be here in person versus the video, it's just surreal. Just so surreal. Rocks, 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 and rocks. What was this stuff? It's just so not walls anymore, not ceilings, not roofs, not floors. If we could dig down 1 meter, 2 meters, 3 meters, the things we would find. I see column foundations, more wall parts, anything squarish, cut off, round. Definitely not natural. We're, looks like kind of going upstairs. They look moved. We think we're on the way to the theater. That could be the back of the theater there. So that should give us an amazing view of Antalya.
It's in the mountain in the front.
Yeah, this is very different. We see archways ahead and just rubble. Rubble. We see, well, not milestone markers. They're just markers the Romans used that might have had famous generals, politicians, important people carved on them, and just rocks everywhere from the earthquakes and damage over time. And we think this might be the theater up here. If not, we got more climbing. Ah, Teatro. I think we found it.
No, it's not so.
Not yet. The unidentified building. Oh, gee. There's quite a few unidentified buildings. This is just amazing. It's so out of this world. It's above the world, but it's out of this world, above the world. And here we go into an opening. Alex is standing over a cistern or a well. I got my flashlight, but we don't have any rappelling rope, so we can't go down. Oh. Okay, that goes down to pretty far. Don't drop the phone. Yeah, there might be some bones down there. Okay, we have a real mystery. So if they used ancient tools and had basic knowledge, how did they make this? This circle, it doesn't look like it was drilled, but how in the world did they get that like that? using bronze tools. And I can't tell if it goes through. Total mystery, see? Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So here's something we found. This looks like maybe a body, like a head, maybe a helmet, and the feathers coming up. It looks Spaniard though. Anybody that's into antiquity, this looks like a mouse, like the ears and the tail. Very hard to tell though. And then there's some carvings on the other side. Cannot make that out. The weather has just destroyed some of this stuff. But there's column pieces, parts. I mean, here's just a part of a column embedded into the ground. And just incredible stuff everywhere we look. I see similarities from Perg, from Spendos, from Side, Diadem, Bodrum. There's in the column, you can see the two cuts that are right here. This is a very common cut that you'll see in columns. I think people are amazed up ahead. Maybe this is the actual theater. Should be a really amazing view of the surrounding area. Should be pretty breathtaking. Let's see what we got. No, more rocks. Just more rocks. More and more rocks. This was something. The unidentified building. Not much left except rocks and rubble. Base is a column. Wow. That's the biggest monolithic piece of rock we've seen in one piece. That is big. How and why would you put that here? How many people did it take? Just absolutely amazing what they did. All right, we have a real mystery on our hands here. In Termessos, we have this. This is the largest single piece stone we saw. It's square on these two sides, and you start to see this line. And then it starts to round, and then on the back is, look at this. It's like a double rounded column. But for what did they do that? And then obviously a lot of it's missing. But what was this? Where did it come from? There's some rock foundation. There's maybe this thing down here, but it's not double. This is a column here. And again, this is unexcavated. This is not like somebody just came and stood this up. This either fell or was standing. We see foundation here, but it's not in line with that. There's what looks like a column here. There looks like another piece of a column there. But other than that, what does this thing mean? Put your guesses in the comments, because your guess is as good as ours or better. Crazy. This is old building. You can see the cuts. There's another well that looks very well cut off. The opening to the underground world. There's a few of them. So this is probably where they kept their main water storage. Is somewhere up top. Gonna get a good grip on the phone. Is this the Machu Picchu? So let's see. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wow, that's a lot of water they would have had down there. Or something else. Wow. I got my flashlight. There's just no way down. There's always an opening somewhere. It's like Indiana Jones. Just got to find it. Let's see. It's somewhere. Probably at the very base of the mountain. Oh, that one's filled in. That doesn't seem connected. These should be connected. Ah, oh boy. Oh my gosh, that is deep. Yeah. Wow. I wonder if it was natural caves, but it looks like they put rock wall. That is really deep. I'm going to try to zoom in. Oh, yeah, I can see it now. All right, so that first one is connected. There, I see column pieces. Those are definitely man-made pieces. Where's that column at? There, so you can see quite a bit in there. I don't see any bones. There's probably a body or two in there. Buried, maybe. Scary thought, huh? So we're walking basically on open ground. This back in the day probably had no protection. Maybe this was an egress, like a manhole cover that they would send people down to check the water. This was big. All right, this makes no sense. Why is there so much rock in here? This is just, maybe they threw it in here over time. Or it just collapsed. Maybe I should move away from the entrance, because this looks like it's all going that way. The gutter. Oh, I found a way down. I don't think I want to go down there though. Okay, this looks like you can't go much higher than here. Let's see. Just trying to make my way up these really big rocks that just over time have settled or collapsed. Wow. Just big stuff. Stairs. This was some kind of temple altar, maybe.
This is a tomb.
Oh, a tomb. Tomb, Alex says. And I could imagine that it was. But these stairs tell you to go up. That looks like man-made there.
It's a moment of sound of silence. Absolutely silent.
Listen how quiet it is. No birds, no bugs. All right, let's go up. Definitely gonna feel this tomorrow, but that's okay. It's worth it. Oh my gosh, look at this. There's Alex, this is amazing. This was a temple of something. They had statues, something up here with the tree. The clouds. We are literally in the clouds. You can see the clouds going by me. And we've not seen the top of that mountain at all today. I do not want to go out on these precipices, but I do want to go up by this tree. Oh, look at this. This just split away over time. Again, I do not want to go up here. This was a sitting area. Definitely. There's probably a statue or two here. Dare I? There's a seating area. Hopefully it's not overhanging. No, it's not. Okay, good. Whew. This is not the theater. I don't know where the theater is. Is there a path that way? I was just up there. Some place of significance. The Heroum. So we're now past the Heroum. There's the first almost intact column I've seen. The foundation, more wall. And again, just rubble everywhere. Here's a nice path. Relatively nice path. Oh, I see. Big wall. This could be the theater. Just so much collapse. More foundation stone. Oh, this is unexpected. An opening, a flat opening. Wow. This is very, not like anything we've seen. It's flat. The minor temple of Artemis is what's here. I know which way I'm going. We have not found the theater yet. We're close. But I think we need probably a little better map. Maybe we can do that because I don't have a drone that can go straight up. I'm sure there's some. This looks really treacherous, but I could see it's been stepped on many, many times. It's not well worn and polished like some areas. But look at this. This is the minor temple of Artemis. I may need 3 hands to go up here. Let's see what we can do. This all came down. Let's see if there's any closeness and resemblance to the big temple of Artemis. Wow, these columns. Just everything's just laying down. Oh, Alex, it's flat. There's an opening. This is, it's unique up here. It's fairly big. There's old floor, no mosaic, loose rocks everywhere, of course. I'm gonna try to get over the rocks so you can see. Walking sticks definitely help. Just don't get one jammed. Check your footing. Yeah. All right. Whew. I'm in the temple, the minor temple of Artemis. You can see how these rocks have twisted and turned over time. Let's see what we got. Just a room. Oh, steps. Steps are good. Very big steps. Oh, wow. Very tall step. These are really tall steps. Oh. Oh, wow. Looks like maybe there was a fire up here at one time. This is pretty cool. Oh, something's moving beneath my feet. It's a little scary since we don't know what's below me. More stairs. Soon I'm going to come to a giant cliff. I can feel it. Whoa. This is like a small theater. You can hear the acoustics. It looks like maybe seating. And a hole that's tempting to go through. Shall we? We shall. Not sure the best way down here. Probably this way. If there's a hole, I gotta go check it out. Doorway, window, doorway. There's so much rubble. It's almost like they quarried this and threw it down here. This just doesn't feel natural, but it is. It's just the walls caving in. Yeah. This feels like an old amphitheater. It's old amphitheater. Okay. It's solid rock. Let's see. Hopefully I don't get squished. Just big wall damage. Nothing easily passed. You'll have to check out the video, Alex. There. It's
I just watched the video.
yeah. All right, so let me turn around. I'm in the doorway here, and you can see. I think this maybe was a little theater. It's just so much debris, just untouched. Amazing.
Building.
So the Agora is what this big flat opening is, and that is the where we just were in there. Very large. And then the Agora, there's been bigger, smaller, but this is where they would have done their business. Here's a column foundation. So this probably, if we follow, there's probably column foundations. Usually Agoras had columns. So we're coming out of the Agora. We see a path and
Small piece
the theater.
of
Teatro. That's pretty intricate. Was that a column foundation? Maybe.
Yeah.